Hey there, Georgia Tech. As you know by now, one of the key points to my platform running for student body president is building a better community on campus. And today, I want to tell you a little bit about the issues and the policy changes that are going to help us get there. Now, you guys already know that the three areas that we're targeting in this community are academic community, student life community, and student support community. In academic community, we want to target the student-faculty interaction. I've heard from many students we need an institute-based faculty-student mentoring program that allows for faculty and students to interact outside of the classroom. I've also heard that we need to better define what is an A, a B, a C, a D, and an F in a class, because these sweeping bell curves that come at the end of the semester all too often keep us guessing on what our final grade's going to be. I think we need more student recognition in academics from the departments and from our professors, because you're not just a name or a number here at Georgia Tech. All of us students are contributors to the greater Georgia Tech community, and you need to be let known that by your professors and your schools. Also, in terms of academics, we need to look at the idea of interdisciplinarity in our majors. We need to look at creating tracks in each major similar to industrial engineering and management that allow you, the student, to define your focus and tailor your interest. We also need to investigate using our core classes, our social sciences classes, our humanities classes, towards minor and certificate credit, and opening up more free electives to allow you to explore other areas of interest that you may have outside of your academic major. And finally, we need to look at incorporating businesses and other Atlanta institutions like the High Museum in our academic structure before senior design. Right now we do a great job of problem-based learning in our senior design classes, but it helps to have that experience sophomore and junior year to learn why you're learning the things that you're learning. And we take those steps forward in academics. We build a piece of the community that we seek, and as your SGA president, that's what I'm wanting to accomplish. Now, in regards to student life, let's look at an area that already has great community around it, and that's our athletics experience. Block seating needs to stay affordable, and ticketing needs to be a lot more streamlined so that it's not so confusing in the fall when you're signing up for those season tickets. Also, we need to continue on the tradition of whiteouts and tea nights and look at other opportunities for athletics, maybe a point system that encourages participation in non-revenue sports like softball and tennis. In terms of other areas of student life, just in Tech Square, we need to look at expanding our options over there and expanding the Student Center into more of a 24/7 operation. Because frankly, Tech students need a place to go on the weekends, close to home, to interact and to build community of their own. Also in regards to campus life, let's look at campus organizations for a sec. Collaboration is a big buzzword nowadays, and I think that SGA can really stimulate collaboration among organizations through the $4.5 million that we allocate each year. And finally, the last part to student life is having a safe campus environment. And that requires a neighborhood watch program that's integrated between the Georgia Tech Police Department and our transportation system so that we're showing the community and the city of Atlanta that we're serious about crime prevention on campus. The third point to building community is this idea of campus support, and that includes campus services, diversity, and communication. Now, in regards to campus services, there's a multitude of issues that I could talk about, everything from dining halls to transportation, but what I want to focus on today are just a few topics, including registration, which I think needs overhaul in general. I think we need pre-registration so that we know how many sections we need for each class, and we also need waiting lists for class so that you're not online 2 and 3 hours during registration trying to get that last seat in the section. I also think we need to look at a capital planning student advisory board so there's not construction projects popping up all over campus without student input. And I also think we need to look at student fees, because every department comes to SGA with fee increases each year, and it's irresponsible for them to double dip out of students' pockets with tuition increases on the one hand and fee increases on the other hand if they're not looking for outside sources of revenue, maybe in the forms of ads or other areas. So if we build those areas of community, including communication, which is an area that needs some focus. And I think that has to do with just tailoring the message to the students, because you should be able to choose the mega mods and the campus events on your campus calendar that you're receiving. Right now it's just an influx of information, and you need to be the one deciding what's most important for you to hear. So if we tailor and focus on all of those areas, we build the community that we seek on campus. And as your SGA president, that's what I'm wanting to accomplish. So I hope you see that there are a multitude of different policy issues I'd like to achieve. We're not going to be able to achieve every single one of them in the next year, but what I do want to focus on is taking the right step forward into fixing issues on this campus in the greater context of building a better community. And I hope that you'll help me achieve that by voting and voicing your opinion here on April 9th. Thanks so much.